Look, right now, in this very second, the question isn't just about leadership. It's about what it takes to actually stand tall when everything inside you and around you is screaming to give up. When the weight of decisions crushes your chest and the sacrifices you've already made feel endless. The relentless pressure of being a founder, an investor, or a leader boils down to one horrifying truth. Leadership without sacrifice? It's a myth, a facade sold to you by those too scared to face what's really required. If you're here, it's because somewhere deep inside, you know that real leadership demands everything, and if it didn't, it wouldn't be worth it. Now, imagine waking up every day feeling trapped in a loop, trapped by endless meetings that drain your grit, by emails that pile up like a mountain never climbed, by promises made and broken. You've sacrificed nights of sleep, relationships, peace of mind. You've watched friends drift away because leading doesn't leave room for a normal life. You've learned that your identity is no longer just about you. It's about countless others depending on you, watching you. That's the brutal truth. Real leadership rips you open, stripping away comfort, forcing you into a place few dare to step. It doesn't ask quietly. It demands. Sacrifice is not optional. It's the battlefield where leaders fight their demons and uncertainty. But here's the thing, and listen carefully. Sacrifice doesn't have to mean losing yourself to a dark void. Too many get trapped in this lie that to lead, you must become distant, cold, or broken, that you must lose your soul for the sake of a company, an idea, or a vision. That's not leadership. That's survival. Real leadership is about what you hold on to even when everything else falls away. It's about the fierce refusal to be consumed by the pressure and instead using that to fuel something more. The people who succeed, the ones who transform, don't see sacrifice as losing. It's their currency for becoming. They trade comfort for conviction, certainty for courage, routine for relentless pursuit, but not blindly. They do it with a brutal clarity about what they're giving up and why. Right now, the world offers you two roads. One is lined with excuses, the comfort of blaming systems, the safety of conformity, the siren call of mediocrity disguised as equality. That road leaves you empty, a processed version of yourself, a ghost in a robotic world. The other road? The edge, the place where discomfort lives and growth screams. It's where sacrifice becomes a signal, not pain endured for the sake of pain, but sacrifice invested as capital in your evolution. This is where leadership transcends status, titles, and hollow accolades. This is where you shed the borrowed life of compliance and ignite the raw, unfiltered power of you. But no one will hand this to you. You must claim it relentlessly. Everyone talks about sacrifice like it's some kind of suffering to survive. What if it's actually your greatest weapon? The power to cut loose the dead weight of what's holding you back, the false comfort of predictable routine, the shackles of other people's expectations, the lifeless shoulds that don't belong to your soul. Leadership demands sacrifice so that something new, a version of yourself you've never dared to unlock, can emerge. This kind of sacrifice is a purification fire. The discomfort is the alarm that clears your mind and claws your way back to what matters: sovereignty. It's the brutal stripping away of illusions so you can see your mission with unblinking eyes. You might be scared right now. Good. That means you're alive to the cost. But here's an urgent truth. Leadership without sacrifice isn't leadership at all. It's a comfortable illusion that collapses the moment something real is at stake. The mission you're charged with, the lives depending on your decisions, the legacy you're carving, all that demands a fierceness that won't apologize for what it takes. So stop lying to yourself about balance or easy wins. Balance, when you're leading anything worthwhile, is a myth. This is about deep sacrifice, hard choices, and owning every second of it without flinching. But this is not about losing your humanity or becoming a lonely figure cycling through endless grind. Leadership sacrificed right is deeply human. It's a radical declaration that you will not settle for the superficial life the world offers. The noise, the distractions, the system's comfortable cage, those are chains for the masses, not for you. The sacrifice you make is a doorway to freedom, not a prison. It's what turns isolation into connection, struggle into synergy, and brokenness into strength. The key is this: align your sacrifice with your truth. When your sacrifices build the world you want to live in, when they nourish the fire inside you, they don't weaken. They sharpen you. They carve an unbreakable core. Here's the unseen part nobody tells you. You don't have to walk this path alone. The world as it is wants leaders isolated, misunderstood, struggling in silence. But those who transcend sacrifice harness community too. Not just any community, but those few rare souls who burn like you do. Align with those who question everything. Those who are not looking for comfort, but for becoming. This kind of connection turns individual sacrifice into collective power. And this is where leadership becomes something explosive, unstoppable. When you gather not the many, but the few who share your vision, your sacrifice becomes a wildfire that reshapes futures. There's a secret buried in every great leader's story that's never shouted loud enough. Sacrifice is not just about giving up, it's about gaining radically. A wider vision, a sharper mind, an unconquerable will, leading without sacrifice, that's leading small, playing safe, fading into the background noise. Leaders who change the game, those who remake industries and reality itself, accept that sacrifice is the price of admission to that rare space where no one else dares to go. A space beyond titles, beyond systems, beyond borders. The moment you stop denying sacrifice, you free yourself from the fake illusions sold by the world, the lies that say you can have it all without pain or loss. You free yourself from the soft trap of convenience and conformity that smiles while it buries your best self alive. Real leadership? It's savage. It's raw. It's not built on pretending it's easy, but on owning every hellish second as a step toward becoming who you truly are. So here's what you must do right now. Look at every part of your life and ask brutally, what am I holding on to that's killing my fire? What sacrifices am I avoiding because the truth scares me? Identify what you must let go to gain the life that's worth leading. Then don't hesitate, don't negotiate. Step fully into the tension, the uncertainty, the grind. Because your sacrifice is the bridge. It connects the person you are now to the leader you're meant to become. Leaders who become legends don't build on comfort or popularity. They build on sacrifice. They get up when the world says stay down. They stand when everyone else bends. They burn enough to light the way forward, refusing to be snuffed out by the cold winds of doubt. Theirs is a fire that doesn't burn away. They feed it with every hard choice, every lonely hour, every battle won in silence. That's the leadership the world needs right now. The sacrifice that unlocks true power, the sacrifice that's the only answer to the world's biggest problems. If you want to lead without sacrifice, you might as well give up right now. But if you want to lead to change everything, to transcend the rules, to create the new world no one else imagines, embrace sacrifice. Live it fully, wear it like armor, and know this, you are not alone. The others are out there. Those who reject comfort and conformity, those who burn with the same fire, waiting to connect, to amplify, to transform. So make the hard call today. Step into the sacrifice. Give up what no longer serves you. Become the leader who is impossible to ignore. Because leadership without sacrifice isn't just impossible, it's meaningless. And you were born for more than meaningless.